Hi love, it's Riqochet Rose and welcome to another pick a card read. This is what is your fortune? So this could be about romance, this could be about money, this could just be about career, it could be about any of those things. So what I want you to do, even if you have to hit the pause button, I want you to feel which card you're being pulled toward and only pick one because these videos are designed for one or you're going to just confuse yourself. Even if you have to hit the pause button, focus on which card you feel more pulled toward, and that's the one you should choose. If you chose number one, you chose the cards Environmentalist. You are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. And speaking of animals, you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So it seems that you are an environmentalist. You love animals. It is possible that you are a vegetarian, a vegan, or have thought of such, or you just have a liking for animals. You could be considering being a veterinarian. You could consider working for a veterinarian. You may be that type of person who is all about recycling and things like that. And since you chose this card, if you are that way, you're on the right track. The advice here is cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions, okay? So you need to honor those. It sounds like you're also a caring person who thinks of people outside of yourself. So the advice here is you need to think about your own well-being. The last card here is Yvonne. And of course, that still explains that you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So you may worry about your pets that's in life and in death, and your angels are telling you, you know what, don't worry, they are okay on this side and they are okay on the other side. You chose card number 2. You chose Teresa. And Teresa says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. I don't think I need to reiterate that card, except that you've been way too busy and you've been taking care of everyone except for you. And you can't go on like that because you won't be able to take care of anyone if you pass out or whatever, suffer from exhaustion. So the advice here is Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. So give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. Because you need some quiet time. You need to take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. And ask others, including your angels, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself, or pray to God. Whoever you pray to or worship, you need to ask for help. And last but not least, we have purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So perhaps you need to, of course, take some time out, relax, take care of yourself. But this is also advice that you need to take care of not only your mind and your well-being, but you need to take care of your body as well, okay? So maybe go out for a walk every morning or every evening, and this way you will be purified in all ways, all your chakras, your body, mind, all of that. I am a type of person who likes to take care of people. I love it. I'm very nurturing, but I do know when I don't take care of myself, I get grouchy and I resent it. And it's because when you don't stop and take time to take care of yourself, you do experience negative emotions because you're tired. So you need rest. Number 3, you chose children. Your love life is being affected by children, okay? And so the next card is you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, and parenting children. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Children, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Okay, so what these mean to me is you love children, or your life is surrounded with children. Even if you don't have children right now, you may have nieces, nephews, cousins, but you love children, okay? There could, see, because the romance angels card, I pulled the children card, and it says your love life is being affected by children. For some of you, you could be in a situation where you want to have children and you're having a hard time. You know, you could be with someone and it's affecting your love life because you want them so bad, or, you know, whatever the case. But just know that even if, Lord forbid, something is going on where you can't produce children in a natural way, children are a very important part of your life. So maybe your career surrounds children. Maybe in the future you're going to adopt children or have children or foster children. But whatever it is, you have a gift for it. And it's a beautiful gift and blessing that you can talk to children and encourage them. If you chose number 4, you chose compromise. Let me get rid of this flash. If you chose If you chose number 4, you chose compromise. Compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. And let me move this over. Sorry. And Grace and Antoinette says, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So, of course, the key words here is compassion and compromise. You may be in a disagreement with someone right now, and the angels are telling you, as much sense as it might not make to you, you need to look at it from their point of view. At least get an understanding of why they arrived to that decision or that point, okay? And maybe it will end in you need to agree to disagree. Or maybe if you look at this person's point of view and think on it, you can actually see the error of your ways. But whatever it is, whoever is wrong or right, the advice here is to compromise and stop yelling, stop bickering, you know, be compassionate. Even if they're the person yelling and, you know, being a narcissist I call everybody a narcissist when they try to dominate an argument. But even if they're doing that, don't come down to their level. Be compassionate, compromise, because a lot of times when people are jerks in arguments, if you maintain your composure, a lot of times they end up feeling stupid for it. So don't be condescending. Just tell them, you know, I don't want to argue with you. Our relationship or friendship or family relationship or whatever is too important for this. But since you're raising your voice, just call me when when you're able to talk, because you're in your feelings right now. I mean, I don't know. Don't say it like that. That might make the argument bigger. But in other words, you know, to end this, to not make this part so long, you have to compromise and be compassionate if you would like a positive outcome in your situation. You chose number 5. You chose Guardian, Artemis. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Xana, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. And Shanti, I am the angel of peace. I bring new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Okay, so all of these cards, are basically saying you are protected. Rather that is with the job, rather that is with the loved one, rather you have been anxious and all of that, and you have anxiety, your angels are telling you to relax. You're fine. I know you went through something, but that's how life goes. And just know that you will have peace on this road ahead that is approaching. Okay, so look at it that way and stop your worries. You chose number 6. You chose White Terra, sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Okay, so that just means you really need to stay away from negative vibration people, rather that be someone close to you or not. They'll just have to understand, I can't deal with this right now. I am feeling bad when you talk to me about things. You're draining my energy. Maybe not say it like that, but a lot of times that's what happens. You need to avoid people that are bringing you to that kind of place. You know, people that make you happy, make you laugh, you know, be around them, uplifting type people. But it seems like a lot lately, you might have been dealing with a lot of energy drainers. And that could also be in your food, because it mentions environments, situations, and chemicals. And every time I think of chemicals, I think of food. And your other card is sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Now, what's associated with this card is usually a job. You know, I had a job before where I worked with a lot of nurses, and we used to always bump heads because we were in a small department all day long. Some people worked, some people didn't. Some people, you know, tried to put more work on others and whatnot, and it was a lot. And eventually I had to just leave that job for my sanity. You chose number 7. You chose success. Omega, victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Keep going. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Mystique, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So something that you've been desiring is going to happen. This is almost like the wish come true deck, okay? So whatever it is, the advice here is have patience, have faith that it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon, but you don't know when it's going to happen. And don't try to force it to happen because you came to this video and found out that it may happen. You know, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't push it, don't force it, because then you can cause it not to happen. If you chose number 8, you chose counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ears. I read that wrong, but you can see it, you can read it. But you do heal with your kind words, and you're a very empathetic person if you chose this card. And that's a good thing, because you are like a counselor. If you're not a counselor in life, you're probably a counselor to your friends and your family. You know, I get this card a lot because a lot of people are drawn to me, drawn to telling me their issues and all of that. But it's a gift, you know. Love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So you're definitely a light worker, which this card tells you that. Indrio, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. All right, so you are definitely a light worker, which you probably already know that, because as light workers, people always approach us with their issues, but we're always happy to help. And you have Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So anyway, the message is here. You are a light worker. You are here to help people. You are here to have empathy and give an empathetic ear to people. But this card is your advice card. You need to recharge, okay? Sometimes we allow people to drain our energy so much because we want to help them so bad. And you need to heal yourself before you can help anyone, okay? So if you're feeling drained lately, the advice here is heal yourself, pamper yourself, rest, and then go out and help people, okay? From your heart. But it's hard to do when you are physically tired, mentally tired, and all of those things. So take care of yourself first. You chose number 9. You chose Desiree. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see. All right, so if you're in this stage right now and things have been really, really on the downside lately, you probably can't even see a good way out of it, you know. But this card backs it up to say that you need to have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see. Nothing stays the same. Life goes in cycles, okay? So don't ever think that when one bad situation happens, it's going to stay like that, okay? Because big happy changes are on the way, but you just have to wait. All right, if you chose card number 10, you chose trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Okay, so what these are saying is this situation, before you take any action, you have to have faith. Okay, if you go into a situation and you're like, oh, it probably won't work, I want it to, but it probably won't work, and this can be romance, job, whatever the situation, you know what this is if you chose this card. And Athena says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So the minute you figure out what you think you should do, the moment that you think you are ready, go ahead and do that. Don't wait. Take action. And Oceana, I think that's how you pronounce that, says take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. All right, so that's the answer to what's going on. If you've been kind of like, what should I do? Take the time to think about it and then act on it. You chose card 11. I'm trying to adjust this. If you chose card 11, you chose Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. And Isaiah says, it is a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. All right, so there is some changes going on. It could be a new idea that you have, a new business venture, a new job, a new child, a new relationship. And the angels are saying the timing is right. It really is right now, okay? And they are guiding you and protecting you during this transition. You know, you're going to be going through a transition of some kind. And for some of you, that transition probably is fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay, so of course, fertility doesn't have to mean pregnancy. You know, it just gave you other meanings it could mean: new projects, new ideas, and new birth to give birth to new conditions. But easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So now that you have this information, don't try to force it to happen. It's going to happen in the time it needs to, or you could delay it. It's perfect timing, okay? Don't push. You chose number 12. You chose family. Loving your friends and family is the central part to your life purpose. I know I read that all jacked up, but you can see it. And the other card with that is Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. Okay, so a lot of you are going to have an addition to your family. And that doesn't mean baby, it could just mean somebody moving in. Okay, and right now you're in this energy of loving your friends and family. You love being around them at this moment in time. So if that's something that keeps you on a positive realm, then you need to surround yourself with those positive friends and family. All right, so a happy move to a new place or new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So this could also be a job change, a home change. Maybe you're the person moving. And Sonia says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Now, I know this is probably really strange. Like, how did this come out of a move card? It just popped out when I shuffled this as one of the things in the deck. And I will say that, you know, maybe someone hasn't passed away recently. This isn't a card saying that someone will pass away in your life. I mean, of course, somebody will, you know, but I'm just saying this card isn't specific to that. But I pull this card a lot because I have a friend that I had basically a beef with, you know, and I found out that he passed away. So I had a hard time with that because it was like, you know, he was my best friend at one point, and we will never be able to bury that hatchet in this life. But I made peace with him, at least on a soul level, I believe. So if you're going through something, a loss, and you're thinking about someone, just know that they are at peace and they are happy and they love you, and don't worry about them. They'll be fine and you will see them again. All right, so Opal says your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay, so again, that's something else. If you have had a miscarriage, lost a child, Lord forbid, or if you have children or you have children in your life, they are cared for by the angels, and it's definitely by God. So you don't have to worry there. And Seraphina says, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So I don't know. It's a lot of trying to get over things. It's a lot of trying to not worry about your loved ones on the other side. This is a message of your angel saying, we are taking care of you. This is a message of there's going to be changes with your job and your home life. And don't worry about it because everything will be fine. You chose card number 13. You chose romance. Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. And Chantal, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, so if you haven't met anyone and you have no idea what's going on with this and why you chose it, it means new love is on the way. Okay, you're going to meet somebody very shortly. If you're already with someone and your relationship has been going downhill, well, guess what? Your relationship is going to get a lot better. Or you're going to meet somebody new out of that. But either way, something new is going to occur. A friendship could grow into a relationship. A relationship could grow into an engagement. Engagement can grow into marriage, and so on and so forth. But a relationship is going to improve, and it is going to stir your heartstrings. Chose 14. You chose very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. All right, so what is it that you want right now? You came to this video thinking of something possibly, or maybe you weren't thinking of anything, but there has been something on your mind lately and you keep going back and forth with it. And your angels are saying, we will give you what you want to the best of our ability, because the thing is, you can only control your universe. You can't control anybody else's outcome and what they decide to do. But your angels are saying, we know you want something, but you're confusing even us. What is it that you want? Pick something. All right, so the next card is to make your decision. Ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? I always tell people, maybe write a pros and cons list. Whatever column is longer, that's the one you may need to look at. Like, if there's more cons, you might have to let it go. If there's more pros, you go for it, Pele, that's how I say it. I don't know if that's how you say it. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires, okay? So don't worry, your angels aren't getting impatient with you. They're just trying to point something out to you. You ask for one thing and then you modify it to something else, and it's completely different from what you asked for. So you need to take the time to sit down, think about what it is that you want, and ask yourself these questions. What is your heart's true desire? Which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? If you chose number 15, you chose Dana, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. All right, so a lot of times, okay, there's more cards here, but I just want to explain these two. Okay, so a lot of times we are spiritual teachers, and you're a spiritual teacher because when you talk to people, you can teach them and they come to you, And you have an important life purpose involving communication, and that still goes alongside with teaching. You have to communicate in order to teach. And the arts. Don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So even if you're somebody who is a performer, somebody that is an artist, somebody that is a speaker, your angels are saying, I know sometimes you get a little bit scared and nervous about it, but we are here with you, and this is your life purpose, so relax, okay? We're here to help you. because you're also an energy healer. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Even if you don't deal with crystals, even if you're not a doctor or therapist of any kind, you still have healing abilities, okay? And that can, like I said, it can be from spiritual teaching. It could be from your talents. If you're a singer, if you're a rapper, if you're an artist of some kind, you touch people in that way. And it's a very energy healing thing for them. Akasha says you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. You are a speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. And spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. If you chose number 16, you chose wedding. This situation involves marriage. And Daniel, I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. All right, so of course this could have several meanings, okay? You could be married already, and you could be having some problems, and Daniel is saying, I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Or you could be getting married, and Daniel is saying, you have, of course, the blessing from me, and I will be there for you. Or this situation could involve you being involved with somebody that is married. And Daniel is saying, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. And if everything is bad in that situation, which I would assume that it would be, Daniel is saying, I'm assisting you, trying to get you on the right track. Okay, I'm here trying to do all of that. But yes, these could have various meanings. But if you pulled this card, if you don't mind, down in the comment section, tell me how it relates to you. Number 17, you chose let go. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Because you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Because there is something better. All right. So if you're in a situation with someone or something that you're being advised to let go of, sometimes walking away from a situation seriously does make it better. A lot of times we are too caught up in the argument with people, caught up in the debate with people, and we're gridlocked. It's just going to continue. And sometimes you have to walk away. Sorry, I'm messing with this. But you have to walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. And if that means permanently resolve it by walking away, you have to do what you got to do. Because you have to be happy. All right? Because you do deserve the best. And something is better. Something better is on the way if you let go of this situation. You just have to have trust. It could be something better with that person, but you have to let go in order to find out. You chose card number 18. You chose Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Ariel, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So I always tell people, I got into Oracle cards this year. I was into tarot cards, and I'm still trying to learn the tarot by heart. I can do them. That's why I kind of pre-record my tarot videos. But I always encourage people to, get a skill. And if you feel drawn to Oracle cards and things like that, by God, learn them. Okay, it's so worth it. Start a YouTube channel. Read them for your friends and charge them, because business is business. All right. And new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world. And that's probably what brought you to this video. So I say go for it. Get all the training you can. Me personally, I recommend checking out Psychic Love Heals. That's Solomon at Psychic Love Heals. He is a great psychic and tarot reader. If you have any questions concerning Oracle cards, feel free to ask me about that. I'm no hater. I believe we all have enough room out here to eat and learn and all that. So, learn Oracle cards, start a YouTube channel. If you need help, holler at me. If you chose card number 19, you chose Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. See, I didn't want to use the flash. I have to use the lamp because the flash was shining off the cards. All right. And the other card is yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. All right. So Yoga and exercise. Right now, it might be something that you really need to do because your angels are trying to hint something about your health and your body. Not something bad, okay? It just might be something that you need to do. Yoga is, of course, good for meditation as well, okay? So even if you just go for a walk, you need to do some physical activity for your mind's well-being and your body's well-being. So for whatever reason, the camera did not record my audio here, but if you chose 20, you chose the strength card, and it's basically saying to be strong. You are stronger than what you are right now, and the strength assures a happy outcome, okay? Your emotions are healing right now, which enables you to be open to greater love, and the angels are here to help you release any kind of anger, unforgiveness from your heart and mind. All right, so you're at the end of a cycle in your life. You need to call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step in happiness, because happiness will await you after this. It looks like in the past, with that first strength card, you were being strong about something, and right now you have to be strong again. That's why I pulled that twice, okay? So the advice here is your emotions are healing, and everything will be okay. You are at the end of this cycle, and you just need to pray about it and just believe happiness awaits you. You chose card 21. You chose Merlina. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Because Bridget says caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. All right, so there's a situation going on that you have on your mind and you don't know what to do about it. And the advice here is before you make a decision, you're indecisive because you don't have enough information. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding. Get more information. You chose 22. You chose I'm not even going to say that, okay? I'm just say prosperity. I was going to try to say her name, but honey. All right, so the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving abundance. So prosperity, abundance. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Rochelle, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Well, I don't know if you're about to hit the lottery. I don't know if somebody is about to just leave you some money, but whatever the case is, it's going to be a little bit of extra money. It could be a lot. It could be enough. Okay. I don't want to get on here and say you're about to be rich and you come back here 2 years later like, hey, I'm still broke, or whatever. But what this is saying is you're going to be prosperous. You're going to have abundance. A lot of people are trying to start businesses now, and this could be the advice there. Or if you've been worried about how you're going to take care of your bills, your angels are saying, we found you some money. We found you a way. So you won't have to worry about that much longer. Chose card 23. You chose Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. All right, so there might be something where you are thinking about going back to school, or you are in school, and maybe there is something that maybe you don't want to go back to school, and there's some information about something that you just need to get more information on so you can be a little bit more professional, A lot of times we dive into things without enough knowledge and it ends up looking terrible. Case in point, I'm a licensed barber, and when I worked in a barber shop, I read in our book that we were allowed to do manicures, but we didn't learn how to do manicures, especially on men in school. And I looked at the book, I looked at the steps, and I said, oh, I can do this. And I started doing manicures without even, I just was like, oh, it's easy, I can do it. But there were many steps that I missed, and a lot of people pointed that out. And they're like, how can you charge me for this if you don't even know what you're doing? And that was very embarrassing, but it was a learning lesson that you need to perfect your skills before you set out to share them. So the advice here is to study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. But again, like I said, this doesn't always mean going to school. It does mean learning more about the skill. Now, if the skill, like a doctor, of course you have to go to school for something like that. But if it's something that you want to start a business or an idea, you just need to get more information. And we live in this day and age where we have Google. Google will help you. Chose card 24. You chose finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So we may have some workaholics, okay? So maybe you've been working a lot lately, or your love interest has been working a lot lately. But the advice here is to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, okay? When you're in a relationship with someone, I know that you want to make money. I know that you worked hard on your career, but there's certain things in your life that you kind of have to balance out. And if you want a relationship and your career, well, you have to make room for that. Or if you're between jobs right now, the advice here is, hey, you may have to get a job to fix this relationship, but otherwise make the effort, because if this love is great, it's worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. And you guys need to retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe take this person away for a weekend, okay? But in the end, you have the freedom to do what you want to do. You're free to choose what you want. It's completely up to you. Somebody might look at their situation and say, you know what, my career is more important than my relationship. Or somebody may say, I don't have a job right now, I shouldn't be in a relationship. But whatever the case, whatever you choose, it will be okay. You chose the final card, which is 25. You chose Diana. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Wow. Okay. You know, actually, I wish I pulled these cards out first, because it looks like that these would be the advice cards. So a lot of times, a lot of us, we want to write a book. We have this book inside of us. We're writers, but we don't know if we have the time to do it. So you will make your mark. Thank you so much for visiting me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you love pick a card videos, check out my pick a card videos in the playlist. There's different type of scenarios you can pick from. And if you enjoy it, please share it with your friends and family. I certainly would appreciate it. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Bye, love.